Okay, we're streaming for the first time since 2 weeks ago. I'm here, and we're going to be playing some games. We're going to be playing a lot of games today. I have 6 queued up, and that's kind of for some reasons. Who gives a shit? And why even stick around too long? Like why even linger? You know, let's just jump right into it with the first game. With the first game that we have here. This is Lullabyrinth. Lullabyrinth. I don't know. This is by Michael Primo. He's a fellow who is in my Discord, actually, and he had shared this game with me in my Discord. He made it part of a game jam and wanted me to take a look at it. So I told him I'll make some time for his game. Oh, I don't even have the... we're going to have to linger for a little bit. I don't even have my timer open. So what am I doing? We just got to get the timer up. I told him that for his game, because I have so many other games that I got to get through, that we're only going to do 25 minutes for his game. So let's make sure we got this all set up right. Yep, alright, there it is. Let's make sure it's here. And... what do you mean, why is it started already? It's 9 o'clock! I always stream at 9 o'clock. Oh no, my desk is coming apart. Anyways, I always stream at 9 o'clock. Or did I push... are you... no, okay. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's get all this back up. And, yeah, before I push play, let's take a quick look through this. Lullabyrinth, story-wise, is about the curse of magic. If you manage to use and learn magic, you can do supernatural feats, but use it too much and the brain will be restless for a long time, making you unable to sleep and lose your life for it. However, some lucky people told the secret of lifting this curse, reaching the end of the Lullabyrinth, and finding the teleport for sleeping on the lullabed. Your objective as a cursed magician is to reach it. However, there is a difference between sleeping a bit and sleeping forever. Lullabyrinth, gameplay-wise, is a minimalistic linear RPG focused on fights, like doing a boss rush. Every enemy has a handcrafted AI and custom skills, so you have to find the right way to eliminate them. You can attack to deal damage more faster than the enemy. It doesn't cost anything. Guard, you'll take half damage from enemy hits and recover 1 MP. Light, slow attack, but deal 1.5 damage, even if the enemy is guarding, costs 1 MP. Drain, slow attack, which drains the enemy's HP, even if the enemy is guarding, costs 2 1 MP. Choose your best way to deal with 10 different powerful enemies with this skill set while being more stronger every battle, finding upgrades which clear the mind of the character and dealing better the situation on a creepier and creepier labyrinth. The game contains horror elements. Every time you progress, you might find the game, locations, and enemies more creepier than before and more cursed. Who is the main character? We don't need to read all of this. I like that he put a lot of quite the write-up on this game, even though it's yeah, this is just a game jam game, but yeah, it's a lot of work put into even just the store page itself. So pretty neat. So I already have that downloaded. Let's launch the timer. Bring this back up so I can see chat. And here we go. Oh, it's in a weird resolution. All right. Oh, he's in my Discord and he doesn't even implement yawn config. If he watches my stuff, then he knows how much I fucking complain about it. Alright. How's the, let's turn it up here. System volume. And that's blowing my eardrums out. Turn it down in my headphones a little bit. Okay, that looks good. And command remembers, fine. Alright, let's take a look. Greetings, my master. I'll inquire your matter. His first language is not English, so we'll let it slide. I conceive your state is considerably negative. Lullabyrinth? Lullabyrinth? I heard about it. It contains the liberation of all curses related to the human repose. Do you conceive to be cursed, master? The, language is pretty rough, though. Yes, wanted to train for the tournament, trained too much. Now I am tired. I don't sleep for 2 days. I have to find the lullabed, otherwise I can't participate, and I will be cursed forever. But it's a perilous journey. Let me assist you. I am your assistant after all. Call me Sophie. You must stay here, Phil. Don't be cursed too, Phil. I'm sorry, I only wanted to win. I need that money. I don't want to lose my champion crown. I won't be cursed. I promise I'll be careful. You teach me all I know. It's better you stay here. Go at home. I'll try to call you when I'll be there. Okay, Sophie, as you desire. Just tell me when you require help, right? I'll always be available. Thank you, Phil. Stay safe. Welcome to Lullabyrinth. Instructions, arrow keys, move, Z or space to interact, X open, blah, blah. Try to interact with the sparkled objects on the room or directly with the stairs if you want to start the game. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of sparkles everywhere. So if you can't wait to see this plant to grow like one of hers. Bed, which isn't Lola, so it can't be used for lifting Sophie's curse. I don't know if I'm going to read all of this. This is a lot of fluff that I don't care about reading. Alright. While Sophie is going to the... No winter time in Japan? What do you mean no winter time in Japan? It's pretty cold outside. While Sophie is going to the Lullabyrinth, let's start the game with an epic storyline explaining what is going on. This is nice. In this world, there are people who are blessed by magic and cursed for it. We call them magicians. Magic makes you able to unleash supernatural abilities, but if you use that much, the brain will be forever active and can't sleep. This is called the Curse of Magic. Only the Lullabed is able to lift the curse, but it's hard to reach, and there's a reason. I like his consistency with his like 8-bit. I don't even know if I would call it 8-bit, but old like CGA kind of graphics. It was 2 p.m. last time you started, now it's 1 p.m. thanks to some... Oh, you're talking about, like, daylight savings time. Yeah, Japan doesn't have daylight savings time, so it's always the same time, no matter what. It's guarded by the Sleep Eaters, illusions who live by eating moments of rest of the people, especially if they are cursed. And what I was saying, too, about the consistency with, like, somewhat CGA graphics is, like, the pictures themselves kind of load in very, just, like, short frames. Like, they kind of blink in slowly. Load in, I guess would be a better way, which is a nice touch. The, what is it, Tandy? Is that what it's called? I don't think it's Tandy. What is it? The vertical style display is a little bit strange, I'm not gonna lie, but I know there's God, what is it called? There's a type of computer monitor that there's a Japanese one too, actually, I think, that was famous during like the CGA days for having a vertical resolution rather than a horizontal resolution. And yeah, I like that I guess he's consistent with that. It's a rare format, so it's a little bit weird, but that's okay. If people will manage to reach the Lullabyrinth, they will starve more, but they can't destroy it, only stopping people from reaching it. Only a few people was lucky to survive and be blessed. The rest was not so lucky, but food for hungry sleep eaters. And this is how the story began, with a little mage called Sophie trying to regain her sleep back by lifting her curse of magic. So I wonder if he made the tile set, or if this is asset pack. This is something that could easily be done. It's not too complex, so I could easily imagine him actually making this tile set. Hey guys, we got a guest! A guest indeed! Lullabed! She wants the lullabed! The lullabed! The lullabed indeed! Help me! Sure, I can help you with a tip. Don't go any further or we will haunt you. We will give you a treat. We will give you a kick. What the fuck is that? Because we want eat your... Oh, I didn't mean to push enter. I just got trigger happy on the keyboard there. Guest. Weirdo. I have no choice. That's it. Bring it on. You guys stay back and just watch what I can do. That's my boy. That's my boy indeed. See, now I'm almost... I mean... Okay. It's a positive and a negative, right? Okay, so they have this animation on the screen now, but that's not something that's like consistent with like the CGA style, the CGA graphics. So, but at least it makes things not look so static. I just kind of wish it wasn't so fluid. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there was a way. If you could just have it like shift up, like in your typical RPG Maker style, where you use only 3 frames, and then you could just have it gently like have 1 frame with it shift down, shift up, shift up, shift down, shift down, shift up, shift up, shift down, right? Like that. I think that would be more consistent. But I mean, this was a Game Jam game, so it's totally fine. I'm just saying, for consistency with the CGA theme, it would be nice to not have such fluid animations when, like, the whole intro was not fluid. Okay, so I only know what to do based on the store page. There wasn't really much of a description. Not really much of a tutorial on how to, like, attack. So I think even just short explanation here in-game for the combat probably would have been a nice touch, because not everyone's going to read the store page. Even I'm pretty bad about reading the store page sometimes. And especially with Streamer Brain. With Streamer Brain turned on, it's very easy for me to totally like read something but not like process that information, or just completely miss it outright. Which, speaking of missing things, I didn't miss it where the music just seemed to like the loop stopped. Sophie, overcome this obstacle. Blah, he's gone. He's gone indeed. No, get away! Get away from me! We will return and you will pay for this. Sophie is now more stronger. Plus 3 HP. Max obtained. Alright. Sophie is reading something about how sleep soothers invade this area. If you clear your mind, you can catch one of them. I don't know what that means. If I clear my mind? Well, this is a save. I'm not gonna clear my mind. Oh, wait, did it take me back to the beginning? It did. There are flowers, trees, this is a good place. Holy moly, I want to feel like a carefree child, like I used to be. Sophie is clearing her mind by sitting near the trees and closing her eyes, feeling transported by the wind. Sophie got an extra HP and MP. Okay, I see. Can I not? Oh, I can't. It looks like there should be something over here. Secrets or something, but there is no secret. Okay. Did the music loop start over whenever I switched rooms? What happened to the music? Did it change song? 'Cause I think it changed song, but... Weird. What happened there? It's the same key, same tempo, so it's like it's the same song. Hey! Eek! This is an excessive amount of scaredness. Sorry for that. Go away! I don't want to do that. I want to help. I don't trust you. You want to trick me. Listen, you're not sleeping for 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 2 seconds. I know my stuff as a sleep soother. We are the black sheep of sleep eaters. Do you even know us? You want to stop me. You are no different from them. Listen, you will get crazy if my other brothers will find you, and then you will die here. But since you don't want to hear me, I guess I'll have to eat. I promise to make you sleep forever sweetly. You will not feel anything during the process. Alright. It's funny that he calls it light attack. I feel like it should be called heavy attack. Because even in the description it said that it attacks slower. Just if we're going off of like fighting game rules or Dark Souls rules, usually your light attack is the faster attack. So this should be light attack here, and then this should be like heavy attack. Considering my own game uses a single party member, I really think the dev, Mr. Michael Primo, needs to look into Galve's single party plugin. It's a nice quality of life plugin, just like Yanfly's keyboard config, which he also needs to use. Basically all it does is if you have a single party, it means you don't have to tell who the target is when you're targeting self. So like here, if I want to guard, with Galb's single party plugin, it would just automatically use it. I don't have to select the party member, because what's the point of selecting the party member? There's only one party member. What's kind of weird, like, so again, sticking with the CGA stuff, this is a real minor nitpick. So I'm listening to the music, and so they got this like tracker kind of music going on. And it sounds like there's like this sound font strings going on in the background, which there's nothing wrong with it. I kind of like the song as it is. But just for like consistency in the theme, I don't know if there should be a sound font strings in the mix. I think it should stick with being totally tracker music. Oh, just fucking die! Oh, stop healing yourself! I have to fucking recover MP just to finish this asshole off. There we go. Sophie is stronger! Sophie is reading something about how sleep... Okay. So nothing changed with this. This is the same. You missed 20 minutes of the show thanks to the schedule change. I mean, were you not here for the past 20 minutes? Because, I mean, if you've been here since your first message, then you didn't miss anything. No, okay. Kind of look like those are floor tiles that should hurt. Sophie found a magic sphere. This is a magician. This makes magicians stronger and open new paths to the Lullabyrinth. Sophie cleared a bit her mind and got 1 HP and 1 attack extra. Just kind of giving those out like candy. I do kind of think it's a little bit weird that so far most of the like extra upgrades that I've found have been basically required. Like I had to find them in order to progress. And had to put away your shopping. I see. I see. So you're out and about when I started streaming. Sorry about the change. Well, I'm sorry you had a change in time and there was no time change here. Ah, stop lowering my attack. Oh, he hits hard. See if I can finish him off, or is he gonna finish me off? Who's gonna win? I won. Alright. Sophie is now more stronger. Stop there, weirdo. I saw what you did. Why you have to be so evil with us? Yes, we eat the energy people generate from their mind, and we make them the restless. Wait, sorry, make that. Sorry, I added the in there. We make them restless, and even kill who are cursed since they are easy prey for us. But we are creatures too. We want to live. We want to have fun, and we had fun until you, meanie, showed up. Overcomes. Yeah. English is not his main. It's not his native language. And yeah, the language overall has been pretty rough. He's in my Discord. He's a good guy, but it's pretty clear that English is not his first language. It's time for your last treat, buckaroo. I know it's not yours either, but come on, man. Everyone's at different levels. Also guard. Man, I just realized, man, this drink is much stronger than what I usually get. Ah, that's good. It's gonna be a long night. I have 6 games planned, so... I guess it's good that I have a stronger drink. Let's see if I can finish this fight. Oh, it's close. I won. Alright. is now... Okay, alright. Alright. Alcohol does have a pretty high tax on it. I think this bottle... this is... I normally get Centauri brandy, but I decided to buy Centauri whiskey today. This is their finest bottle at my local store, and by finest bottle, I mean it's only about 100 yen more expensive than my brandy. And so I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was like 1,300 yen for this bottle, and then with tax it was like 1,500, maybe 15 or 1,600. It's just, you know, it's quite a bit. So I decided to try something a little bit different today. Alright, anyways, I'm glad you're here. We get to talk about some changes to my grading system here. I've been doing some minor adjustments to it. It is no longer the PACBUT grading system. It is now the PACBUT grading system. I have now added a new category of polish, which brings it to PACBUT. So remember to always PACBUT. So I've added some new descriptions here as well, now that we have polish to add the P for PACBUT. So polish is determined by the developer spending extra time to ensure that all parts of the game are unified. In other words, the developer took the time to iron out flaws and focus on small details to improve the quality of the game. Polish makes up all aspects of a game, from audio to visuals to writing. So there's polish. Also, I added down here what it all means. This grade does not determine a perfect game, as perfection is subjective and difficult to measure. Instead, the purpose of this grade is to determine how close the game has reached to becoming a viable product for retail. Not all games are attempting to achieve this goal, and therefore a game that may have a grade of 0 does not necessarily mean the game is poorly conceived. So there we go. All right, so our first game here is Lullabyrinth. And I do believe polish is going to be one of the harder things to achieve, which kind of helps offset some things too. Because there are some, part of the reasons why I wanted to add polish in there is that there are some games, I've been going back through my previous live streams, and I've been grading some of those games. So you can see some of the games that I previously graded here. And there are some games that, like, I really like, this is terrible. Like, I feel like they didn't deserve a high grade. And so this kind of offsets that, is because it's like, you did do, like, the minimum of what my point system requires, but I don't feel like that grade adequately represents the actual quality of the game. So, polish was added in. Not to mention, I think it was kind of important, so I put it in, and I've retroactively added polish to all the previous games as well, which is only 3 because I only introduced the grading system last stream, and so I felt like Reconnect and Dreamspace neither were very polished. So yeah, so the only one that I added polish to was Dungeon Rummage, which also there was the crash last time. Mr. Orc had repaired the game with the fix that I mentioned, that I showed off, that I've made very public on the forums, that people can find the fix for the engine. He implemented that fix, sent me a version of his game with the fix implemented. There were no more crashes, so I went ahead and fixed the score for him, which brings his score up to a perfect score here. Hooray! But just remember what I said, just because it's a perfect score doesn't mean it's a perfect game. It just means it's a viable product for retail, which I think is very important for his game because it's a commercial game. So, if your game is a commercial game and you are not getting this right here, I think that's a problem. If your game is not a commercial game and you're not getting this, that's okay. So, anyways, polish for that game. It was pretty close. There was some weird things, like some very minor weird things. Like there was one room where, like, the music changed, but it was like the same song. So it seems like maybe there was like a save music event that was like being triggered when I entered. I don't know. It's weird. And then in addition, there was like some other weird inconsistencies. Like there's one room where there's like an object that you could interact with, and like the text didn't change after you completed the room. It still said, "Oh, you need to feel relaxed" or whatever it is for something to happen here. And even though I'd already felt relaxed and accomplished what that room was for, so I don't know. I don't think it really gets polished. Also, part of polish is going to be that basically everything else is kind of achieved too, and I can say for sure that accessibility wasn't achieved because there was no Yawnfly's keyboard config. I don't know why it's so hard to not implement that. Or to implement it, that's what I'm trying to say. Clarity. I only understood the fighting system because I read the store page. If I hadn't read the store page for that game, I wouldn't have understood how the fighting system worked because there was no tutorial. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's also going to be a 0. YKC is the easiest plus 1 point. What is YKC? Anyways, balance was fine though, and it definitely had a unique identity. So those are good. Those are good right there. I liked the CGA graphics and tracker tunes. And then there's no bugs, no glitches, no crashes. So you get to keep your technical point. That brings us to 3. So yeah, that was all right for a Game Jam game. I think it's pretty good. If anything, it's also. By the way, I didn't even mention this with the. Oh yeah, Yawnfly's keyboard. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, actually, that was something else I was thinking. Is I may implement this next time, and but I will not retroactively adjust grades for this. But I'm thinking about it's too easy to get the accessibility point with just Yawnfly's keyboard config. I did that here, and I've kind of done it for all of these retroactive games here as well. But I really think that is not in the spirit of accessibility. That's kind of like the bare minimum of accessibility. And if we go back to my description here, the description says that it shows marketable comprehension. So that doesn't mean bare minimum. That means you should go above and beyond with that section. So I'm thinking maybe going forward, I may no longer just give a free point for having Yawnfly's keyboard config. But like I said, I won't retroactively go back and adjust grades because of that. So Tiki's will keep the 1 there just because they had keyboard config. So, and any other games that we play today will also get that point because I haven't actually implemented that into my game. And I'll probably put another bar across like this, just denoting, saying, hey, these games between this region were able to receive the accessibility thing. So what do we need for the full point? I don't know. I mean, that's really up to you. I mean, that's, to me, having the full point is going to be making sure that there's living up to what accessibility is about. It's about being accessible to as many different gamers as you can. So that can really be just really is what it comes down to. Like, it's just a good options menu. I think I mentioned that here. Multiple graphics settings, optimization for different hardware, rebindable keys, as well as assists with various handicaps. And again, this is about grading for a viable product. So you can't use the excuse that excuse. It's right there. You just proved my point. You can't use that excuse. You can't use the excuse that this is RPG Maker. So I will say, and I thought about adding this to the description as well, is that you don't need to have a perfect 6 to be a viable product. Technically, you don't have to have any. You could have a 0 if you want to put your game out as a commercial product. It's just that it doesn't look very good. But to be what I would consider a viable product would be able to reach at least a 5. You should strive for a 6, but I would say a 5 is the like lower limit of what I would say is a viable product, which basically means you could fail in one area but still have a viable product. I will add that into the notes somewhere here. Also, after this stream, whenever this archive goes live, I'm going to, since this is Google Docs too, by the way, that means I can share this publicly. So I'm going to actually be putting the link to this, my PACBUT system, down in the description. So for anyone who's watching either the archive or whatever, and you're just curious about looking at these games and my grades, it's going to be down there. Right now, the link is not down there yet. I will put that there probably tomorrow or something, whenever the archive goes live. So, but anyways. So that's the grade for Lullabyrinth. You know, before we go on to the next game, I've already actually drank through quite a bit of this. What I mean is JRPGs aren't a type of game who are usually missing in the accessibility department. See, there's English as your second language again. I think you're going to have to rephrase that, because what you just said sounds like it contradicts what you just said a moment ago. Like a moment ago, you're saying JRPGs aren't known to be accessible, in which case it sounds like you're saying JRPGs don't often have like accessibility options, which I agree with. And that's more of a cultural thing with Japan that I won't go into. But then when you say, what I mean, JRPGs aren't a type of game who are usually missing in the accessibility department. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I misread that. That's on me. And English is my native language. Wait, aren't a type of game? No. No, okay. No. All right. No, I see what you're saying now. No. Okay. No, okay, just because like accessibility is just about allowing for as many people who are interested in your game to be able to play your game. It is giving access to your game. Handicaps, giving accessibility options for handicaps, of course, is an accessibility option. But it is not the only type of accessibility. Again, rebindable keys are an accessibility option because it's not like I'm disabled, but I do prefer playing with WASD. The way you can see it is that options allow players to play the game comfortably. And for every missing option that prevents the player from playing your game the way that they want is another nail in the coffin of them either not buying your game or refunding your game. So I think I've talked about this before. I don't know if I mentioned it on stream or if it's been somewhere else because I rant about this shit all the time. But like for me, when I'm playing a game with a controller, it's only with controllers, not mouse, and it's only when it's third person, not first person. I have to play with an inverted x-axis on my left thumbstick. I cannot play with normal x-axis controls on my left thumb or right thumbstick. Sorry. And if a game, I've had to refund games. I kid you not. I've refunded games because I just couldn't get used to having normal x-axis options. And y-axis is pretty common. A lot of people prefer inverted y, but it's a little less common to have inverted x. So I'm just fucking weird. And so go figure. There's a handful of indie games out there that don't consider implementing an inverted x-axis, and it's always usually the indie games that tend to not have inverted x. Go figure. The ones that I have refunded have all been indie games that did not offer the inverted x-axis. And I tried. It's just unfortunate that Steam only allows up to 2 hours of play, so it's like I either have to get used to this very quickly or I have to refund the game. Like, I have to make the decision within 2 hours. And usually it comes down to I don't think I can get used to inverted controls within 2 hours for this game. It's not worth it, so fuck it. I'm refunding the game because I can't play it. So, yeah, again, accessibility is not just about people who are blind or people who are deaf. It's about your players being able to play the game comfortably. I mean, it's a hobby, right? People want to just not have to think too much about what they're doing. They just want to sit back and play the game. And the more obstacles you put in front of that, I think it is the more likely that they are going to be less interested in your game. Anyways, because I've actually already have just chugged down like pretty much my whole drink here, I'm gonna toss some ice in here real fast. Won't take long. Just take a second. And we'll move on to the next game. So, be right back. Won't take but a moment. So I'm not even gonna put on music. In fact, I can just shout at my microphone from the kitchen. All right, top off the drink with some whiskey. There we are. Mix in the Coke. Switch cameras. Yeah, inverted Y-axis for the camera controls. Inverted Y is a pretty common preference. Because, I mean, it's like when you fly a plane, you know, you usually pull the stick down to move the plane up, right? And so I think a lot of people kind of transfer that idea when it comes to camera control. I don't. I don't know where inverted X came from for me. As my friend put it, is they're imagining that there is a stick on the back of my head. So if you push from the back of your head, if you push left, your head wants to rotate right. And if you push right, your head wants to rotate left. So I guess that's the best way to like visualize that. That's my weird thing with inverted X. All right. Anyways, let's cross that one off the list. And next is Nirvana. I'm going to remove Lullabyrinth. Okay, so I think Nirvana and the next game I'm going to play both are basically just prototypes and will be relatively short. I'm still going to put 35 minutes on the clock. I don't think they're going to get the full 35 minutes, but we're going to play fair and give them the same rules. And if we finish it within that 35 minutes, then whatever, it's fine. So let's take a look at Nirvana. Note this game is currently a prototype stage and serves as a proof of concept. The seal has finally broken as prophesied, and the old master awakened from his death. With the power of Muramasa, the demonic sword, he goes on a journey to recover his soul in order to open the gate of salvation. His soul was split in two parts, yin, which is held by the mightiest shogun, and yang is held by the divine monk. So it has WASD controls. Wow! It has space for jump, dash is left shift, attack, left click, right click for block. Okay. Yeah, the art was kind of captivating. I'm not going to lie. The art is captivating. These UI buttons are ugly, but prototype stuff, you know. And the art style. I can actually... The art style looks nice, but just looking at this picture, I can already feel, like, jank coming out. There's something about these pictures that I can just imagine in my head. The jank, the kind of maybe floaty combat where things just don't feel like they're connecting. I hope it's not like that, but just something about these pictures kind of give me a sense that it's A lot of style, but maybe not the most polished combat. That's okay. It's a prototype. I'm still gonna grade it normally, but that's okay. You know, it's a prototype. So yeah. You know, I wanted to mention one other thing. I even put this in my notes, actually. So before even starting this game, so I've reviewed a handful of Unity games on these streams, and I have to give... You know, I talk a lot of shit about RPG Maker. But if there's one thing I want to give credit to RPG Maker for, is the community it's fostered. I brought this up a lot before. I've been well aware that the community around RPG Maker is somehow surprisingly, like, very supportive, but I didn't even realize, like, I knew that was there, but I just didn't even appreciate how deep that really goes. For all of the games that I've played, the only people who tend to respond to my comments on their itch page are the RPG Maker devs. I have yet to receive a reply from any of the Unity devs that I've shown. They never reply. They don't even, like, you know, like here, like there's the vote up or vote down the comment. They don't even vote up the comment. Like, it's just there. Like, they don't give a shit. So it's weird, and it's just I don't know. Like, I'm not saying they need to. It's not a requirement that they reply to my comment. It's just, it's sort of weird, and it's kind of like strangely indicative of, like, you know, with RPG Maker, we all seem to care a lot. We seem to be very, I've talked about it before, insular, but it generates this sense of community where we want to share our stuff with each other. And because we want to share our stuff with each other, we also have this, like, well, sense of community where we want to talk to each other and get feedback for stuff. And so we reply whenever someone plays our games. And, like, that becomes so apparent, like I said, when with an RPG Maker game. While what's also made apparent is when I play not an RPG Maker game, and clearly that same kind of community hasn't been fostered around the engine. And it's so weird how it's the engine, the software, that seems to bring everyone together. Or maybe it's just the type of people that are attracted to it. Who knows? I don't really know what the source of it is, but it's so weird that it's just like the other indie devs. We're all indie devs here. I would think that we all want the same kind of feedback and conversation about what we're making. But it kind of seems like they don't give a shit. At least that's the way that it looks. I could be completely wrong about it, but that's just the way that it looks. So I just wanted to mention that. Yeah. All right. It's going to open on the correct screen. Last time I played a Unity game and okay, there we go. Oh, but we're on the wrong camera. There we go. Oh yeah, Arial font. This animates exactly as I expected it to animate. Yep, there's that jank. And, like, no impact sounds. I mean, I understand. I almost forgot. I understand that there's no sound effects, though, because sound effects are one of the last things I tend to put in. I always put off sound design stuff. But even still, I don't know. Things kind of get a little bit... Oh, I guess that's death. Alright. Let's try again. Yeah, he just kind of floats towards me. Oh, did he just fly through the... I did it! Uh, alright, that was kind of underwhelming. I like the parallax with all the layers and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of work done into the art, but this kind of... that looked like a pro dodge right there, but that was a complete accident. Yeah, it's super cool that they can just throw shit off screen. Like, you have no way to prepare for that. Yeah, oh, he's dead. Alright, it's kind of anticlimactic. Anyways, like I said, like, the art is nice, but this kind of the feeling I get with a lot of, like, yeah, I heard him say that with, one of the previous, streams I watched. I'm not saying that he's not a good game developer, just because this is clearly a really, really early prototype, because, like I said, there's not even sound design for this one fight, and I think this is, like, kind of indicative of what I'm trying to say, is that, like, I didn't even start the timer. Who cares about the timer? This game is so short. I'm not even gonna start the timer. Like, fuck me. You can just throw shit off screen. I was in no way prepared for that. Anyways, a lot of, like, early access games, I don't buy early access at all, because there are, don't get me wrong, there are some great early access games that do eventually come out, but a lot of them often feel like they were put out way too early. And although this is, thankfully, you don't have to buy it, this does feel like this is way too early to be putting out a game. Like, if this is going to be the only fight you have in the game, it's kind of a real shame that you couldn't even put in the effort of, like, doing the sound design. Right? Like, you only have one fight, so you only need to make the sound effects for the attacks in this one fight. You don't need to do sound effects, you don't need to do, like, any, like, background sounds or anything like that. You just need to do the bare minimum, and it's not here. And it's one fight. I mean, come on, man. Like, you want to impress people with your prototype, right? This is... If you're gonna put it out publicly, like, come on. It's kind of hard to... Yeah, it's sometimes kind of hard to tell when the wind-up is so long on some of the attacks that it's kind of hard to tell, is he, like, attacking or is he changing stances? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna quit that one. I figured that one would be pretty short. I wanted to give it a try anyways. The art is nice. But yeah, it's way too early to be putting that out. Yeah. Well, let's do a grade for it anyways. So polish is definitely a no. Accessibility is definitely a no. There's not really a tutorial, so that's a no. Balance is gonna be a no, because the enemy can throw shit off screen. I mean, I guess it was fine, honestly. Like, after my first death, I didn't die anymore, but I don't know if that's really good polishing. Unique identity. All right, I'll give it a unique identity. I like the black and white hand-drawn style. That's pretty nice. Do I want to take away technical? Because, I mean, there was some stuff, like, I saw the enemy does have a death animation, but, it seems like more often than not, he would just fall through the ground. And there's a few times he was just sliding around without, like, playing the walk animation. I don't know, I'm taking a technical away for that. Sorry. Yeah. It's got a long ways to go. The art is cool, but this was put out way too early. So, yeah, let's just move on to the next game. Which may also be the same kind of thing. I don't know. This other person has put out other games as well. I was checking out what they've done. I was actually curious because they're using Pixie.js as their game engine, which is interesting. So in a way, they're sort of like our sister developer. You know, we're using they're our older sister because they're just using Pixie standalone, I guess. I'm not really sure. And we're using a product that uses Pixie. So it's kind of like, there's a relationship. Anyways, so out of curiosity, considering that they're using Pixie, I was curious to see if they've ever done any RPG Maker work. They have not. But anyways, we'll give it a try. There is a downloadable version. I want to play the downloadable version, not the browser version. You play as a demon named Phish, pronounced Fish. I know that's what PH is. Lover of combat, bloodshed, mayhem, Rosie, and unironically Phish, which is the opposite of my character. This is a game I designed to test your reflexes with difficulty that ramps up fast. Each level comes with a screen filled with enemies that can overwhelm you fast if you don't keep up with them. A, D, or arrow keys. Look at that. A, D, or left and right to move. W space or up to jump, providing options. Very nice. E or left mouse for hammer time. I'm not sure what that means. Q or right mouse to launch a fireball. Fireball? Sure. Is hammer time the attack? Or is that when you wear parachute pants? That's the question. Alright, Fish act as your HP. Kill enemies to fill up blood gauge. Each fireball will expend 1/5 of this bar. Limit of 5 charges. The goal of each level is to kill a certain amount of enemies. The level is complete once the goal is met. The time that it takes you to complete the level determines your grade. If you finish with a time of 1:20 or shorter, you will receive an S. From there, the grade will go down with each extra 20 seconds that it takes. Rosie will periodically fire a projectile that converts enemies into fish to heal you. However, this projectile will hurt fish unless it is an onslaught level. Not as many enemies spawn if you are by a wall or next to Rosie in a regular level. Kind of weird that they are saying that. That sort of sounds like deep cut mechanics. Not as many enemies will spawn if you're by a wall or next to Rosie. Enemies will pile up if you stay in one place. Those are kind of like contradictory sentences. I'm not really sure what it's talking about. Let's just play the game and see what happens. I'll start the timer. This one might be a little bit longer than the other one, although I still suspect it'll be pretty short. Oh gosh, I should delete this game. Oh yeah, this one's has the weird exe that needs to extract. Fuck. Well, that's just gonna take time out of that's just gonna take time out of their timer while we wait for their exe to extract. Alright, press E. Oh great, and Mysterious Witch of 617 Dim Day Drive, I have a request. Yes, you're here to ask me to rid the town of the undead army milling about. The matter will be resolved shortly. Don't you worry, monk. My name is Greg. I'll just call you Greg. That's what you look like to me. But my name is... Silence! I'm trying to concentrate on my ritual, Gregory. Yes, ma'am. Hell, hear my prayer, where youthful souls toil for eternity and gluttons enjoy their fill. Dave's Fish Barn, I beseech thee, I order from you a tuna fish sandwich. What? Would you like to make that a combo, miss? Number 3 also drink and cookies. It is stupid. That's so stupid. Why did I laugh at that? No, just a sandwich will do for now. And please do not skimp on the mayo. Alright, miss, extra mayo. We'll bring your total to 848 soul fragments. Thank you for choosing Dave's Fish Barn. Have a ghoulish day. You ordered a fish sandwich? Goodness. The prices have gotten out of hand as of late, but I suppose Phish is more than worth the price. Kind of like it. You seem to really enjoy Phish. Yes, speaking of which, she is coming. What? Who is coming? Phish. Phish are coming? What? More Phish? No, not fish. Phish, spelled with a PH. Phish? Yes, Phish has come for her offering. Press E. Do you think that this measly offering will appease me? Am I not worth more to you than this? Sweetie, get over yourself. What? You dare to speak out against me, mortal? You'd have the audacity to do so even when knowing that I'm already angry with you, Rosie? This demon is upset with you? You're still here? Why? Why the hell would you, oh, pardon the language, would you summon a demon who is angry at you? Because I had something for her. It'll take more than a tuna sandwich to make up for the pain you had brought upon me, even if it's my favorite meal. Please calm down. Spare me, please, demon. Oh, shit. My fingers are eager today, I guess. She forgot my birthday, and she's trying to make it up to me with food like she always does. What? Oh, stop with your crying. Obviously, I have more for you than a sandwich. That was only to get your attention. Why didn't you give it to me on my birthday? It wasn't finished yet, Sweet Pea, but it is now. What's this? It's a hammer, crafted with the teeth of a dragon. I love it. I love you. I'm so sorry, Rosie. It's okay. If I didn't underestimate the time it'd take me, I would have had it to you on the day of your actual birthday. There's more, by the way. More? Yes, I've been preparing this for a long time, sweetie. There's a whole army of undead for you to smash with that hammer. I summoned them just for you. You summoned them? That was you? Settle down. My Phish so adores the rush she feels in battle and bloodshed. Within the hour, they will be dead. The townspeople are scared for their lives. You ready to go? More than ready. Let's slaughter them. All right. Left mouse or E. Okay. Wow, that jump is wacky. Okay, alright. Well, I got hit twice from that shit. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Okay, alright. I feel like there really should be some sort of like cooldown, like some iframes whenever you get hit. Because that was kind of bullshit earlier. How can you tell the difference? Which ones are gonna like become little worms and which ones are gonna just fall from the sky and explode? Oh, okay. You just have to kill them. I thought it was just move to the end. Yeah. Difficulty ramps up is what they said, right? I'm waiting for the difficulty to ramp up. It's really annoying that I can't tell which one of these guys just fall from the sky and blow up and which ones become little worms. I mean, at the least they could, like, change the color or something, right? I guess that's the end? I don't get it. Why is there a kill count at the end if there's a specific number of enemies that you're supposed to kill? And it just progresses on its own? Alright, right on. I don't know if I get it. How did I win? Okay, alright, that's... Oh, cool. And because no iframes, I just took 2 points of health. Yeah, this is... I don't know. It doesn't really have a lot of depth to it. I don't know if this is doing it for me. Once again, it's like the art is cool, but there's... Also during this, I feel like the number should be counting up. Like... It just says 160, but then like the screen is shaking. First of all, I don't even get the kill counter because it feels like that's how you win the level, right? Is you just kill a certain number of enemies. So what's the point of a... Shouldn't the kill counter be like just... Yeah, okay, goal right there, 100. So can I kill more than 100? I mean, why would I not just... Okay, I see. That wall is moving in, I guess. Yeah. So, okay, so my hammer attack can, like, basically go through everything. So when there's a group of enemies there, there's like no reason not to just spam the hammer constantly. Yeah. I don't know about that damage ramping up thing that they were talking about. I mean, as long as I can look left and right fast enough, I can kill stuff. Like, I can just do this, right? I guess the timer, like the score, is like, it kind of means you kind of have to try to kill faster, so you want to try to get them spawn faster. I don't know, I feel like if that's going to be how it is, there should be like some sort of mechanic in, like, to make enemies spawn faster or to make them spawn slower. I know they were kind of saying on the store page that, like, if you stand, like, far away from the wall, they might spawn faster, and if you're near the wall, they spawn slower, but that just feels like something that was poorly programmed. It doesn't feel like a mechanic. It just feels like that's what it is. Like, that's just how it goes. Because there's less surface area, I guess. So the goal is 100, and I'm well over 100 now. So, what am I supposed to do? I'm over 100 enemies. So, it's not just kill enemies, and it's not just reach the end. Am I just having... Do I just have to wait for this wall to reach the end or something? I don't get it. Also, this foreground object is way too large. It's easy for enemies to hide behind it. I don't get it! Did I miss something? Is this streamer brain again? Was there something on the store page that I had missed that like said here's the goal and I'm just... Oh, I have a super attack. I remember that actually the store page saying something about the super attack. What's the point though? What's the point? This is so manageable just because I can spam the attack button. And the attack can just go through enemies, so it's not like having a wall of enemies is going to prevent me from... Like, it doesn't mean anything. If there's 5 enemies or 10 enemies, it doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna kill all of them. I guess some should have health then, maybe, and not make all of them instant kill. What am I supposed to do? I'm at 237 kills! I'm gonna read your last message again because it seems appropriate. As the Goblin always says, artists tend not to be good game devs. I think that's a terrible generalization, but unfortunately it seems to be holding true so far. Again, I don't want to say that this person is a terrible game dev, but this game is not well thought out, I don't think. And seems to be lacking... I think this is a bug at this point. Either I'm dumb and I'm missing the point of whatever I'm supposed to do. Somehow I got hurt there, I don't even know what happened. That's okay, I have so much Phish just here that I think I'm gonna be immune. So either my dumb streamer brain missed something important, and I just didn't see what I'm supposed to, what the goal is. Or this is a bug, because it says up at the top, goal is 100. And I am well above 100. I am 3 times that goal. Yeah. I'm also not sure what the point of this wall was. Like, why did it move? Like, who gives a shit? Like, that wall is what made me think that maybe the point of the mission is to get to the end of the level. It's kind of like a Mario auto-scroll or something, right? That's what it communicates to me. It's like, oh, this wall is moving forward constantly, so you need to move forward. You don't need to linger, which means if you don't linger, the goal is to get to the end. But I'm at the end, and... Yep. Alright. Do I want to get to 500? What's the timer at? 19 minutes? I'm gonna get to 500 kills. If it doesn't end there, then I'm just going to assume... I'm just gonna give up. I don't care. I kind of get the point of this game. I don't know if anything's radically going to change in the next few levels. If I had to guess, if this is actually a bug, if that's what it actually is, my guess is someone accidentally put in an extra 0. It says 100 at the top, but they must have accidentally typed in 1,000 in the actual goal. And that also tells me if that is true, if that's what the case is, that means they also didn't playtest their game very well because they didn't test to make sure that the goals are actually where they've set them. I'd be curious to see how the dev playtest this game. Is this how they playtested? Did they find this fun? Or they just click, 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 click. I've spent 8 minutes in this level. Oh my fucking god. Alright, 500. Oh, I pushed F4. That's not how that works. Alt F4. Yeah, alright. As expected. So, it's hard to say if that was a bug or if that was a clarity problem. What do you mean maybe the goal was not 100? Oh, maybe, oh, I see. Maybe the goal was not 100, or was 100, not 101. Aw, dude, I wonder if that's what it was. I know you're joking, but I wonder if that's seriously what it was. If they were using, like, if, like, the condition was checking if player has killed 100, like it's an equal, is equal to 100, rather than is equal to or greater than, is what it should have been. And because your hammer can go through multiple enemies at once, I wonder if it might have been possible for me to kill 2 enemies at the exact same time. Or more, 2 or more, and then I basically bypassed 100. I'm going to say that was a bug. I'm not going to call that clarity. That was a bug. So, polish, yeah, that's going to be a no. Accessibility, that's going to be a no. Clarity, even though, like, yeah, I'm going to say that's a no as well on clarity, honestly, because I felt like I didn't know why I won at first. The game made me think that it was like a get to the end kind of thing. I didn't know that it was just kill enemies. And I don't think the tutorial at the beginning ever said anything about the, like, super attack either. Balance is also bad. It's too easy. You can just mash the click button. Unique identity, that's for sure. No. Both of the non-RM games, non-RPG Maker games got the same fucking score. Ah, I'm gonna find a good non-RPG Maker indie game at some point. They exist, I swear they do. All right. Well, damn it. That was seriously one of my goals for this stream, was like, I had opened up itch.io and, like, the new releases page had just some cool stuff on there. It was Nirvana. Nirvana looked pretty good. That's not the goal. I'm not trying to prove that RPG Maker is the best engine. The general consensus around RPG Maker is that it's the worst engine. That's, I guess, yeah, I'm doing a good job at breaking down that consensus, showing that, hey, if you're a single fucking developer, maybe you should do RPG Maker instead of a serious engine, because a serious engine has way too much room for problems. Like, RPG Maker makes the same fucking game all the time, but on the other hand, you don't have to figure out a lot of the back end stuff. You know, it's already, that's all figured out for you. There's a lot less room for technical errors. It should be a lot more. No, there's a lot less room for technical errors. So, you're right. Anyways, as I was saying, I opened up RPG Make, or not RPG Make, I opened up Itch, and I looked at the new releases page, and it's like a bunch of cool stuff on there. At least the pictures look cool. The pictures look cool. I saw Phish, and I saw Nirvana, the previous one, and I was like, oh, all these look really cool. I'm just going to download them. And I was like, you know what? I have a bunch of these non-RPG Maker games. Let's make this the stream where I finally find a good Unity or just non-RPG Maker game. And so far, that's... you're supposed to defeat them, not join them. Okay, well, there's one more that I'm starting to feel like I don't have hope for that's going to come up later. But we're going to get back to RPG Maker games next, which is Treasure Hunt in My Strange World. This is RPG Maker, despite it not looking wholly RPG Maker. This guy had shared it. I found this was not actually found from Itch new releases. I decided to go to the forums and just browse the completed games forum there for something interesting. And this was a recent one that had been posted that looked interesting, so decided I would go ahead and download that. Also because I was having trouble finding some interesting looking RPG Maker games from the new releases on Itch, so that's why I decided to turn to the forum for an RPG Maker game. So anyways, this game is called Treasure Hunt in My Weird World. You already know what it's about. One day you receive a suspicious email and your life changes. Kind of. I guess. Explore a weird world, meet assorted weird guys, and find weird treasures. That's all. I honestly don't know why I made this game, but it was fun. Hope you'll also enjoy it. It's a point-and-click-esque, but you cannot actually point or click. You use arrows to move. Alright, so no Yawnfly keyboard config. Yada yada, just play it already. Not suitable for children and contains a couple of strong words. Yeah, that's alright. Hey, Fortuna, guess what I forgot to do last game? We need to go here. That's the wrong one. Here we go. I forgot to change this. Treasure Hunt in My Strange World. I keep wanting to call it Weird World. That's how I typed it. I think I typed it in the description as My Weird World, or maybe I changed it. I don't remember. For some reason, Weird World seems to roll off the tongue a little bit better than Strange World. I don't know why. Anyways, let's reset the timer. And start it. Find it in my folder. Launch it. Open up OBS again so I can see chat. All right. Arrow keys to move. Enter to interact. Yep, it's definitely weird. It's definitely weird. I do like that you can actually like look left, right. Like it's on 2D side scroller, but you can look up or down. That's a nice touch. The art is fucking weird, but I kind of like it. Oh, I really wanted to use my mouse. Alright, I know for sure that there is a plugin that lets you use your mouse like a cursor in the game. One of the games I think I played on for IGMC was a point-and-click game, and they had that implemented. And they were on MV. This is an MV game, right? Let me check. Yes, it's MV. Alright. Also, because I know exactly how they're doing this too with RPG Maker. And because they're using grid-based movement, you can't line the cursor up with the icon. Which is annoying my OCD a lot. And I would want to click it here. To me, this is where I would want to click if I had to choose between these two locations. But I'm pretty sure I need to click here. Yes. Oh, a letter. Wow. From your friend at believeme.com to silent protagonist at fromgame.com. Subject, welcome to my world. Let's play treasure hunt. You'll need to search for treasures, and I'll give you gifts in exchange. You'll find your first treasure right outside. Grab it and come back for a gift. Alright, let's play. Is it a font or is it a hand-drawn? So, let's take a look. Yeah, these E's are exactly the same. These T's are exactly the same. The E is the same here too. Yep, I think it's a font. It's a pretty convincing hand-drawn font, though. I really want to use my mouse on this fucking desktop. No entries. Save. Save successful. Doesn't exist, and also you're stupid. Sorry, I was distracted by the... Let's see. The search for treasures and I'll give you gifts in exchange. First treasure right outside. Okay. I was a bit distracted by the font that I was not paying enough attention. Okay, that's not out. Those footstep sounds are way too fast for the animation. There's like 2 steps for every 1 step. Ah, using some of that liminal space backrooms kind of stuff, huh? You found a balloon. Email. Oh, don't say I have to go. I hope this is not how the game is going to work, where I have to keep going back to my computer just to check the fucking email. Hello! You're ready for your first gift. It's in the attachment. With this ability, you will be able to come back home. Oh, what I was just complaining about. Very nice. Okay. Just press Q and you'll teleport. Find 5 more treasures for a new gift. Alright, nice touch. Good. Can I interact with this? No. It's just there now. Oh, and we've... Oh, okay. Wait. Have I broken the game because I did that? How did I get there? Yeah, I'm in a completely different area now. I don't know if I should have used the teleport there. Hey, Dev, you can't give the player a new fucking skill and not expect them to try it out. I hope that didn't fucking break the game. There's a nice parallax effect in here. There's some nudity. New entry. Oh, found common. Why can I interact with that one but not these ones? That was weird. Oh gosh. Oh, you rotate these. Okay. Oops.
I didn't mean to rotate that one. Fuck this fucking grid movement. No, I didn't mean to push that one. There we go. I can't use my mouse. Really, this is the game that really needs that. What the fuck? This is a game that really. Okay, all right. What? Yeah, this is a game that really needs that mouse click plugin. I guess I just close it. Okay, that's a weird way of doing that. Seems you don't have a key to this heart. Dramatic sigh. Hello, hello! Welcome to my hospital for broken hearts! Alright. Okay. I guess there's nothing else here, and I can't go back. Alright, so that's kind of annoying that you just like you just go into like dead ends and you can't go back. Doesn't exactly encourage exploration. Bathroom Venus lives in the bathroom, duh, like soap, towels, shampoos, toothpaste, just like when people watch her in the shower. Fun fact, she is allergic on commonly essential oils? I don't know what it's talking about. Frank lives in the cute pastel world. Kisses, cuddles, and all things cute. People who reject his treatments. Fun fact, he is wanted for 10 cases of first-degree murder. Oh, is that that's the joke, right? With the back rooms? I don't know, I don't watch it. They just all look the same. It's kind of weird to have a back rooms reference. Yeah, I don't know. Or is this another dead end? That's really annoying. Why could I interact? Oh, this is so stupid! Russian. Don't touch my router, please. Was there something I was missing there? Was there like some sort of like, I don't know, pixel hunt or something that I was just missing? Like there was just one thing that like showed you what you were supposed to do, where you're supposed to go? You could have asked. Okay, all of that's in Russian. This is not fun, but now they've taught me that this is how you find where to go. Okay. I see. Stupid. I get it now. Do you know the answer? Do you know the answer for tuna? Yep. I get it. That's dumb. Ooh. Alright, so there was that one room that I had gone to right after. Oh, here. And it's locked. Yeah, it sucks that there's no way back from here. Yeah, I wonder if I can get back to that room. I don't think I can. Maybe I can use from here? No, it's like once you enter this puzzle, it seems like you're stuck. What if I go this way? No. Once you go into this puzzle, you're stuck. I'll try here. Nope. Yeah, I think that room that I was taken to immediately after getting the new power, I'm not aware of any sort of way that you would be able to get back to it. I cannot find any way to get back there. So the dev gives you the game gives you a new power, and then basically if you even dare to just test out that new power that you just received, you have now soft locked the game because you wanted to use the power instead of actually playing the game the way that it was intended. Let's see, is there anything in the diary? In the offices, I guess. Not sure he has a house or needs one. Sticky notes, coffee cats, Microsoft Excel. People who take his stuff without asking. Fun fact, his legs are so short that he prefers to levitate. There's still this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, okay. Okay, it just took me back here. Why? Did the game feel sorry for me? Did I do something different? I interacted with the PC, but I did that before, I think. Hey, dude, I got some discounts for you. Real good stuff. Some lemonade and some not lemonade and other stuff as well. Oh shit, right. This game has no currency. No lemonade for you then. That's all. That's kind of funny. Okay. Fuck. Hello, what you do? What the dog doing? You do travel? Me not. Me just walk. Wormy is holding something, but you can't reach it. Gross. What's with the fucking teeth? I feel like this is something that I'd see on like Adult Swim or something. Whatever this is, it's locked. Alright, cool. So that's gonna be the end of this area, I think. It's another dead end. I won't be able to go back. That's really annoying. And so I have no idea how I unlocked that lemonade area. I have no idea what I did to get there. Yeah. So... yeah, this is just... there. Okay. What? I don't get it. Then we're just back here. What? Alright, back here. Yeah, I'm starting to lose patience with this game. Really not having a lot of fun anymore. Is it like a maze? And if you guess wrong, if you take the wrong path, you just go to the dead area. I think that's what it is. Holy shit, man. There's no... I don't think there's any cue this time. It's just process of elimination. Okay, so like, this one has hearts on it. That one has rectangles, I guess, and stars. Does any of that change? Triangles, squares, circles. The heart's kind of a round shape, and I guess circles are a round shape. And now there's two round shapes, spirals or circles. What did I do last time? I don't even fucking remember what I did last time. God damn it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, and if not, I'm done with this game. Alright, I'm done with this game. Yeah. Yeah, it's not very fun. Is it an artsy game? I think it's an artsy game. So do we consider that an artsy game and say that Mr. Orc's philosophy holds true? I don't know. I wasn't very impressed with that game. It was definitely not clear, so I can say for sure that clarity is getting a 0 there. Polish is gonna be a no. Accessibility is a no. Balance, I mean... Well, no, I mean, I guess puzzles. I mean, it has puzzles, and the puzzles were not clear. I mean, in this game, if it's a puzzle game, clarity is part of your puzzle design, and that's part of your balance, so that's going to be a no. Unique identity is definitely for sure. Technical seems to be fine. So, yeah, I'm going to say that's a 2. That's a 2. I don't know if I have much else to say about that. Just wasn't very impressed with it. All right. Let's pause the timer, reset it, and move on to the next one. All right. So next is Hiraeth. Hiraeth? I'm not sure. Hiraeth is a 3D action-adventure game set in a science fantasy world where technology merges with nature. There, the young hero Key takes a stand against his enemies and starts his adventure to purify the land of Astos. Colorful forests, energy crystals pulsing with power, and long-lost ruins where myths slumber. Driven by his wish to banish the evil plaguing his world, Key sets out to bring back a long-gone legend. To do that, he must combat his foes and show bravery in the most dire situations, never giving up the hope for a brighter future. Only then will the Guardian see his pure soul and accept him as his pilot. Explore the world of Hiraeth, either as Key, the boy with a soul filled with hope and bravery, or Pilot, his legendary companion, the Guardian of ancient times. And as fit for a legend, the Guardian is capable of summoning the great power to defeat evil. The game was made as a student project at Games Academy Berlin, with a team consisting of 9 people. So, let's take a look at this one. Sounds interesting. I mean, the screenshots make it look really well polished, but I believe this is Unreal. To be fair, I think out of the box, Unreal doesn't... Unreal has this very kind of generic, like polished lighting. I don't know how to describe it. It's like generic AAA lighting. It looks good until you like scrutinize it and kind of realize it's like and this doesn't look like it has that same kind of feel. And that could be some of the shaders that they're using as well. So I think it's Unreal.
But it looks good. It looks really, really nice and colorful. I wanted to say sharp, but actually sharp is not correct. It looks kind of soft, and I think that's because there's a lot of bloom. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I definitely do prefer a slightly sharper image. So, let's see. Let's delete that game. That game was just annoying. And Hiraeth. Also called the Escaflowne project, which is weird. Allow, I guess. Alright. No menu music. This kind of feels like this should probably be a controller game. There's no options. We'll just do new game. Ah, some generic sound effects.
The lands of Astos were once filled with thriving nature. Stones had magical energy infused in them and gave their power to whoever needed it. But some people sought out to use this force for evil. They corrupted the magical stones, took their energy away and poisoned the lands. What once was a peaceful place turned abandoned and threatened. But legends say, somewhere buried beneath this dreadful history is a mystical guardian, the only thing capable of stopping this destruction.
Be really careful with that zoom effect. We're really
In
starting
order
to
to
see the
save
pixels
his
of
home,
that art.
to stand up to all evil, a young hero named Key ventured out into the world. His never-ending hope might be what will save Astos.
Good start. Reflection captures need to be rebuilt. Oh, we're looking down, huh? Hang on, I can't see my chat. All right. Oh, camera can clip through the ground. All right, right on. Okay, might need a little bit of work on the camera collision, but at least we know it's not going to be getting in the way of anything. I feel like I'm pretty far zoomed out from the character. I kind of wish I could zoom in a little bit. Ooh, maybe not. Kind of looks like he has a scary face. Well, what was that? No sound effects, huh? It's a nice dash, I guess. Okay. No keyboard information, so I guess we're gonna go with the controller. No! X! This is just what I was talking about. Is there... Which poison do I pick? There's no inverted x-axis on the controller, so this is painful for me. Or do I stick with mouse and keyboard where there's no description of what the key bindings are? How come I can bring that up on the keyboard, but I can't... Shut up! Don't you just... Alright, it had a nice presentation at the start. You heard it. There's voice acting. And there's pretty reasonable music that went... Like, there's... Not reasonable. There's good music that went along with it. Like, it matched what was happening. Zoom effect was a little bit too close on the pictures, but, you know... Oh, I've toggled geometry. I have toggled developer tools. What button did I press to open that? Oh. Did I? Okay. Okay, I can't go that way. Guess we want to go this way. Did I start the timer? I didn't start the timer. Start the timer. It's okay, I've spent most of this trying to figure out controls. Yeah, so either I have to suffer with no inverted X. Ah, this is gonna kill me. But at least I can, like, there's button prompts for the controller. I've mashed every fucking key on the keyboard, though.
And I don't know what Y is. Or X. You're behind. You're behind. You need to get caught up in the stream. Alright, what happens if I go over here? Do they have swimming? Oh, they don't have swimming, but they at least put an invisible wall there. Okay, so there's a dash. So that's B. That would be B. Jump. Now attack. Do I have an attack? No, I don't have an attack. Not on the controller, at least. Buff page. Okay, so I don't have anything there either. Okay, so I think I need to get the skills in order to use them, obviously. But it's just kind of misleading because the button prompts on the controller, like, there's no attack right now. Even though the prompts down at the bottom right say attack. That was quite sudden.
He was a peaceful soul, the evil cannot be conquered with goodwill alone. A magical sword, another old legend, appeared in front of our hero. Is it connected to the mythical guardian?
Now do I have an attack? I do. Alright, so I have an attack on the controller. What's the attack? Okay, mouse. That makes sense. It's kind of a... Yeah, it really roots you in place when you do that. And the... like, release of the animation, like you have the swing and then stop. And you stand there for, like, half a second. I see, it's for comboing. Okay. That's kind of nice. The weight is still kind of crazy at the end. But it means you can continue to combo. So, like, you can wait and then... Nope, I was a little bit too slow. I don't know, that's kind of nice. I'm gonna say this game so far is... I'm gonna say this game is... so far, not quite as jank as the previous games, but I mean, I would hope so, considering that there is a team behind this game. Even if they're a bunch of students, still more brains behind a product is going to hopefully develop a better product than a single person. Oh, there's... Oh, you just like... You don't target... You don't target them. Oh, okay, alright. That was weird. There's not like... You don't like gravitate towards them with your attacks. So you'll just like... do your combo going right past the enemy. Mythical and stones infused with pure energy were found across the lands of Astros. Okay, right on. Their power could be harvested, though if too much was taken, the strong nature would start suffering. So most of these ancient... Oh, sorry, ancient relics were left alone, powering the nature around them and giving their energy to whoever needs it, but would not take it. Cool, I guess. I don't think there's really much of a reason to go off the path to explore. Other than maybe finding a way to break the game. Yeah. Alright. Let's not intentionally break the game. Let's just play the game the way that devs hope you'll play it. My natural instinct to want to just go off the path and explore. Is there like... There's not a block. What was the dodge again? There's sort of a Okay, it's E. That's weird. Like, the enemy can still attack even after they're dead. It's pretty jank. I've kind of had to figure that out in my own game, honestly. It's possible for... with one of the events that I'm working on. Like, because there's, like, a lose condition for, like, the event, because it's kind of like an arena thing. It's possible for enemies to still be active. Oh, ooh. It's possible for enemies to still be active even after the event has ended, and therefore possible to enter combat. I know how to fix that in RPG Maker, because I just fixed that in my own game. You can't jump over this? It's kind of crazy. This bullshit. Hate dumb video gamey bullshit like this. I understand why it's there, but you need to make a more convincing barrier, because then it just makes it feel like the players, like not even ducking down. My guy is clearly short enough to be able to pass through this. Like, come on, get back up there. I was up there just a moment ago. There we go. I could pass through this no problem. Not even crouching. Anyways. I don't know how to fix that kind of thing in Unreal, but I know in my game I've had problems where enemies should be disabled, but they continue to be active when they shouldn't be. What is that called? I think it's like called Vertex Explosion or something like that, where the model gets really stretched out. Respect the god of the invisible wall. This enemy, I feel like, behaves exactly the same, but he looks different. Okay. Is there like a stamina meter? No. Oh my god, it's so hard to hit enemies. There's like no targeting at all. Yeah, my combo just sends me flying off in some direction that's not the enemy's direction. And no sound design there. The pillars just are ghosts, ethereal. Why is there a cap wing down at the bottom? What's that? So I'd say the art direction is on point with this game. But sound design, gameplay-wise, needs some work. Also, why are we still in a white screen? Oh, okay. Alright. Now that key is found, the Guardian Key can either climb into the Guardian or utilize his power for himself. Life Drain heals Key every time he strikes an enemy. Empowered Blade allows Key's sword to deal more damage. Watching this at work. Nice to have you here, Jinya Chatterjee. Okay, so... there we go. I swear that sound was an RPG Maker sound. Can we go back and hear that again? Hang on, let me turn that up. Oh, what? Oh, I gotta wait for the fucking cooldown. Not the... but the ding! I'm pretty sure that ding is an RPG Maker sound. Oh, yeah, yeah. I was watching Moist Critical's video. What, do you want to watch Moist Critical's video? Is that what we should do in this stream? I wish there was some feedback for, like, save. I'm mashing F. I have no idea if I'm actually saving. There could at least be a chime or something that goes bling, right? Maybe I can use my new power to... Nope. I don't know why I would want to be the giant. Huh. Okay, there's something. There's a laser beam. And it used all of my magic. Alright, right on. Go. I think I activated a skill. My sword is turning red. Has turned red. So I guess that's activated. There's really not a lot of feedback in this game. I've been playing too much Oblivion recently. I saw those flowers and I wanted to harvest them for alchemy. Is this more lore? I don't really want to read the lore. I don't give a shit. Alright. Get the drop on these dudes. I'm the big guy. Oh, cool. I'm so big I can't hit them. What a fucking useless skill! Oh, cool. I just go right over them. So fucking useless. Where's my sword? Why is my sword disabled? Is it disabled? Oh my god, your sword is disabled during cooldown. Alright, there was like a... Oh yeah, there's that. It seems to do nothing though. Oh, okay, the big guy is coming up. Well, he probably can't hit me. Oh, they can't. Oh. My... Tifa. Oh no, I T-posed to death. Moral of the stream will be making a good game is actually pretty hard. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, even with a team of 9 people, I believe that's what... Where the fuck... You've got to be fucking kidding me! This is the first fucking save point! I knew it! There was no feedback when I was mashing F on this shit. Do I have to push A? No, it said game was saved there. Wait, but I'm pushing A now? What the fuck? As I was saying, I think there are like 9 people behind this. I mean, it's a student project, so they're all students. But even still, like... 9 people, and we still get a lot of rough edges. Oh my god. Kinda don't want to go through all of this again. Can I skip these fights? I wonder how long they'll chase me. I bet they don't. stop chasing me. And I have to kill all of them to open this. It does seem like they stopped chasing you. Oh, at least that's programmed in. They have a range, or is it line of sight or something? I don't know. They'll only chase you so far. What? Oh my god, you actually have to kill every enemy. It's so annoying that they have this here too. I can't jump over it, can I? Oh, why would you put this here? No, I technically am over it. This may have just fucked me too. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's what I was saying about not tempting fate with trying to break their game. Yeah. Okay, alright, cool. I got out. This event triggers way too early. I saw the giant way off in the distance, but like, just barely. There's no way to skip this. And it stays white for way too long. I need another drink. Go! Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, where's the save? Go away! I got it! I understand! Go away, hint! Okay, so the other... Previously there was a pop-up that said game saved. At the... It's not showing it here. I don't think it works. Oh, that means if I die, I have to do all this shit again. Let's see. Is it gonna force me to kill everything, or can I just sprint past all of this? Yeah, I see a barrier. It'll make me have to kill all these assholes. Sound effects are so weak. Oh, don't make me kill all of them. Come on. Suck. There's some weird sound effects that really feel mismatched with the game. Just make me... Oh, you can't attack while the cooldown is happening. It's so dumb. When you're the giant, your hitbox is too big to hit anything, so I have to leave the giant form. Wait, is that... Okay, hang on. Hang on, I think I can show you guys this in just a second. I gotta kill these assholes, otherwise I have to repeat everything. Alright. Do you see what I'm seeing? Hang on, let me get some zoom action here. If I, like, zoom this way in... Do you see way off in the distance? Let me zoom this even more. Is that just my character? Like way over there? Is that just my character? Is that the LOD for the enemies? Is it just a copy of the character? Or is it just shading? Maybe it's shading. I think it's shading. Okay, yeah, it's just shading. I'm crazy. Never mind. Fit to screen. There we go. Did that? Oh no, I have to kill every enemy in this area. Oh, it's so stupid. This combat is kind of jank. It's kind of stupid that enemies way over here have anything to do with the barrier way over there. At least I assume so. I hope I don't run all the way over there and the barrier's not down. The barrier's not down. Why? Is there... Let's see, what's the super attack? No, super attack doesn't do it. Alright. Oh, it's so dumb. When you're on cooldown like that, you can't do anything. You can't even sprint. Why is everything affected by the cooldown? The sprint is so short. Oh, this gives me... Oh, I see. There's some... Why do enemies so far back have anything to do with that barrier there? What is the... It's just like the drain skill? I'll just do it on my controller. Do it on my controller. Oh, no magic. Oh, it's doing it. Okay. Alright. Is that all the enemies? Is the barrier removed? No. Why? What? Alright, moral of the story here is don't skip any fucking enemies. You better fight every single bad guy. Cause if you don't, you're gonna have to travel miles backward. Miles backwards to find the fucking enemy you skipped so you can fucking kill it. I don't know. I don't see any more enemies. Oh, there's some enemies there. Oh, for the love of God, don't tell me it has to do with those enemies. Why does this fucking Giant's hitbox suck so bad? There's no feedback when I activate the lifesteal. How come I can't attack? How come I can't attack? Well, that was a waste. Ah! Fucking done with this game. Alright. You're students. I get it. You're learning. And I think it's very admirable that you are working hard to become a game designer. It's something I wish I could have done when I was in college. Something I should have done, but I didn't because I was big and dumb and stupid. So it's really cool, and I hope these kids keep at it. However, clearly, the art design is on point, but basically everything else about the game needs a lot of fucking work. So here I was hoping, based on those pictures, that just
just maybe, for once, we'd have a not RPG Maker game that isn't completely fucking jank. But lo and behold, once again, a non-RPG Maker game is jank AF. Polish, no. Accessibility, no. Clarity, no. Balance, I'm gonna, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna give balance, maybe. Unique identity, yeah. Technical, no. No, there was T-posing and shit. Alright, so, yeah. Well, I've tried. I've really, really tried. I had three non-RPG Maker games picked out for this stream in hopes that maybe, just maybe, we'd finally find an indie game made by a very, very small group. You know, a super duper ultra indie game that's not RPG Maker, that isn't horribly fucking jank. And unfortunately, the trend continues. So even though RPG Maker is only good at making the exact same game, at least the exact same game isn't a buggy mess. I did fail miserably at my task. Feel free to harass me about that over the next few minutes. I'm going to put on some music while I use the toilet, put some ice in my drink, get one more drink for the night, and we're going to play Squirmunity, which I believe is Ginia's game. I think that's his. He goes by a different name on YouTube than on Discord, so I don't remember what his YouTube name is, but I think that's Ginia here. Next time pick a visual novel game, there will be less room for bad design. True that. I also don't know how well that'll work on stream. It'll just be a lot of reading. Then again, a long ass fucking time ago, I played fucking Nekopara on stream. Yeah, so Chai, yeah. So Ginia, the Squirmunity. That reminds me, I should do this before I forget. Two things. I need to change this to Squirmunity. And then I told Chai I was gonna do this. Sorry, but you get the it's over there. Top center screen, you get the content warning. I'm going to put that on now, even though there's nothing to be warned about for the content warning. And let's find some music real fast. Oh god, I had my music folder opened earlier, and then I closed it like a big dumb. So now I have to navigate there, and it's buried. Oh, no, there's a shortcut to it right there. Nice. What song are we going to do? We did the Forest song a lot the past few streams. Let's not do the Forest song. 2 out of 5 times. I'm slowly getting better. Let's just do the main menu theme. I like the main menu theme. It's nice and relaxing. We need something relaxing after this. Yo, I saw you're playing Squirmunity. I'm playing Squirmunity up next. That's why the content warning is up there. But first, I gotta go pee and refresh my drink, so we're picking music. Where did I hide my main menu music? I stuck it in not the correct folder. Wait, I'll just put it in the audio collection. Where is it? Somewhere in the audio collection. Fiddle and Felt. There we go. Fiddle and Felt. Alright, be right back. I gotta use the toilet.
Oh, the song's already over. I guess that's pretty good timing. I still gotta actually put the liquid in my drink. I only got the ice. Oh, shit. I don't have that much Coke. It's just enough. Just enough for the last drink. Last drink for the night. Good stuff. I kind of prefer the brandy and Coke more than the whiskey and Coke, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, so, I don't have the content warning here on this one. Not that it matters. We're going to switch to this. Yeah, so to explain real fast, before we go into this one, let's bring it up. So here's Squirmunity, Ballad of the Prankmonger. You are a cube. This is the tale of how you squirted into the munity. Not in an erotic way, but in a fun-loving cube way. Have a little epilepsy? You'll die if you play this game. Alright. But hey, is that going to stop you from having a great time at Squirmunity? Ballad of the Prankmonger? Like our game? It's just a demo, but the full release is pending. Join the community here. Did I put it as a demo? Yes, I did. Okay, alright. Yeah, so before going into this game, is the timer... Oh, the timer's still on. I totally forgot to pause that. I'm glad that didn't go off while I was in the toilet. Otherwise, you would have had to listen to that the whole time. Alright, so, to explain real fast, so, Jinya Chatterjee is the developer of Squirmunity here. And, of course, obviously, he's sent the game to me. I think he'd sent it to me... This was a few weeks ago. Around the same time that Mr. Orc had also gotten in contact with me about having me try his game. In fact, actually, last time, if you remember correctly, if you were present during the stream, I had mentioned that there was going to be 4 games, but I had to pull one kind of last minute because of the content, and that was this game here. There was something that was kind of giving me strange vibes about this game. Should have wasted one. Yeah, maybe. There was something about this game that was giving me kind of strange vibes. So this is actually not my first time playing the game. Although, to be fair, I only played about 10 minutes previously. But because there's something giving me strange vibes about the game, before I decided to put it on stream, I decided to go ahead and take a look at it. And I'm kind of glad I did, because there's definitely like some pretty strong content in here, like some pretty adult stuff. I've mentioned before, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. It's just kind of, the thing is that this is a public platform. This is a public video that other people watch, and especially I share this stuff, like my videos, like on the RPG Maker forums too, where, you know, there's a lot of kids there. I think they require that you keep it PG-13 on the forums because of the kids that are there. So, you know, it's just that's why I have to do sorry, it's on this side. The content warning thing is because, yeah, there's some strong language that's in here. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe one of the things I ran into seemed to be a reference to early iDubbbz, and if you are not familiar with early iDubbbz, I'm sure I can easily bring up the meme real fast. Yeah, here we go. Wait, here we go.
Jump down, and then say some fucking gay shit. I'm gay.
So there you go. That's definitely not the worst of his stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But anyways, it's obviously not for everyone. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of the content warning, is there's some pretty crude language and references. I will say that
Mr. Chatterjee, Chai, was very, very nice, actually, when I mentioned that I had some concerns about the game for streaming. That actually, the version I have of the game is apparently a special version that has been cleaned for the stream. So I definitely appreciate him going out of his way to make sure that I have a streamer-safe version of the game. So with all that said, let me bring up the timer again. Start the timer. Bring up chat so I can see it again. And launch the game on the wrong screen, apparently. And there's nothing I can do here. The game is quite loud. Just have to turn down system volume. So I can already say it's really annoying that there's no options menu on the main screen. And it's also kind of hard to read the options with it just being black and white. There's not a lot of contrast between the background and the options. I would put like some sort of like bounding box around the text that's like a filled bounding box. That way we can make sure that the text doesn't blend in the background. I'd also use larger text. Oh, look at that. WASD. Hey! WASD movement. Q inventory. E space interact. E or space. There we go. You come across the Queen of Reality. Is this your first time playing my game? Technically, no. But I'm gonna say yes. My game's not really done and there's not much around, so just go explore and have fun. You must squirt yourself into this community. To my left is death, and above me is the path you must tread. Close the game by pressing the X button in the top right, or just hit the button. You'll know it when you see it. Now go! To save, go sleep in your bed. Oh, and remember, the game is best played in public with friends and family. Alright, so this is clearly just testing you, so out of curiosity. Yeah. I actually was already aware of this. So yeah. You phase into existence, tucked away in your bed. This is how you squirted into immunity. Unfortunately, you cannot hang yourself because you are cube and do not have a neck. I was more curious about the dog that's just right there. Oh. I didn't actually know about that. I didn't do that last time. I think last time I went into a house. Not that one. Some floating looking thing is standing in the middle of the road selfishly. What a bastard. You're a weird jellyfish. I'm not a jellyfish. I'm not pure enough to be a jellyfish. I'm an amalgamation of doorways, which is why I would like to kill myself. If I could kill myself, I would be very happy because I am an amalgamation of doorways. I'm an amalgamation of doorways. I'm for doorways. Sign guy says there's a secret area right here in the gap. Not even joking, bro. Look, it's right there. Go through the portal. Nothing bad can happen. It's a secret area. Hi. Very nice. Authoritarian left, authoritarian right, libertarian left, libertarian right, economic right, economic left. Alright, right on. Man, this guy doesn't know shit. Maybe I can teach him a thing or two about life, love, and friendship. I'd need some books for some visual aids because, man, this guy is a fucktard. Well, I guess I can just walk right off the path there. Is there a secret? No. So one thing I want to have, there's no options! Hey there, Centraldo. I might have a little something for you. I don't. I do like how you have the bars on the door, so you know that there's nothing there. I sure hope you're consistent with that. Right. Hello, I'm a retard. Fuck off, stop saying that. I don't know. That poor boy has been afflicted by autism, also known as the prankster's curse. Only true love could cure him. Check the mailbox outside the house. Ah, Gaylord, glad you could join us. The class is about to start. Care to join? Why? Finger painting, of course. We're all here to get our PhDs. Your body tenses up and you feel as if your heartstrings were severed by a rusty knife. You do not have good memories with finger painting. Suck it up. Glad to hear it. Settle yourself in the spare seat when you're ready. So, sorry buddy, you signed a verbal contract with the devilish being. You're going to suffer through this cutscene, you stupid fucking bitch. You ready to sit your QB ass down? Fuck off. My balls itch. Hurry up. Wait, an artist doesn't rush. First, find your finest dyes. Spaglet inserts one of his tentacles into the deluxe paint pots. The sight of it wrenches your vertices. And apply a scribble dribble like so. He performs the maneuver with such fluidity you can't help but imagine yourself in his position. He's good. I'm not good, I'm the best. He's only the best because you're not in the scene, bastard. Now, I call this one the cum shot. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Actually, it is changing right here, which is a nice touch. That is a really nice touch. I feel like you should really use like a zoom in plugin so that way this is more obvious, because it's such a small, tiny little aspect of the screen that I think it's difficult to see, difficult to notice. It's a very simple procedure, the cum shot is, but it wasn't actually commonly known until Venus Penis revolutionized the industry. A little history lesson for you. Though I like to think I'm a little better than Venus Penis. You can barely hold it any longer. Your eyes would be involuntarily watering right now if you had eyes. Let's not get carried away. Finally, the finisher. This technique consists of drawing flang-wang lines at each cortex, like so. This is a fine, fine craft that takes many years to learn. I see what's being drawn. I understand. But thankfully, anyone can do it as long as you have fingers. And we all have fingers. Am I right, folks? I love having fingers, and I love finger painting. Thank you for attending my class. The Spaglet Spags. It's finished. It's done. But it's too much for you to handle. Let it all out. My dad wasn't really around when I was a kid. Mine is on my table. Let out the other thing, you gaylord. I wanted a finger painting PhD, but I can't because I'm cube and I don't have fingers. Said I'm a cube and I totally missed A. Prankmeister suddenly gets up. He lowers you down to his nipple and lets you suckle what is good. Hi, at streamer's request, this scene was removed. Also, we simply do not have the technology to render an image of a cube being breastfed by a prankmonger. So please use your imagination. Thanks, Chai! Me and the Master Chief, we're saying no to drugs. This scene is made so much better with this. Honestly, I don't even know what was here before, but this is what it should be just by default. I will always love you. You feel his lips smooch against your shiny, beautiful square's surface. Remember what Prankmonger said, you can finger paint if you love enough. He caresses you and the rest of the class watches on. Touched. The rest of your image got cut off though. This is gay as fuck, I'm leaving. Bag of crack. So, much like a lot of the stuff that I would say was... Yep, cube lover this whole time. So this, I already mentioned iDubbbz, and so like a lot of this game gives me like vibes of Pink Guy, iDubbbz, Max Mofo, anything for views, that kind of group. Gives me a lot of vibes from that. And like a lot of people, including myself, because I used to really love their stuff. I mean, I still do. I've occasionally rewatched some of iDubbbz's old stuff, just because good memories. But it sort of feels like often people who tend to want to imitate it just seem to be edgy for the sake of edgy. And a lot of this, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like it's just being edgy for the sake of edgy. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of purpose to it, you know? No mail today, buddy. Where's the... Oh. This game apparently knows me. Or Chai put this in here deliberately. Just to fucking harass me. For the record, by the way, just because you acknowledge it doesn't fucking change your score. Just because you're aware doesn't fucking stop it from being a stupid idea. Whoa there, chill out. You just gotta go to the big gear. And brother, I'm feeling a little gear queer. Just add it to the fucking menu. Speed oobs. Like, I'm still not gonna point off because, like, haha, real funny. You have to do the interaction to get the options menu, except you've alienated your audience because they can't even lower the volume without first launching the game. I don't know, man. It's funny, but it's funny as like a quick one-off joke, but not really something that I would recommend. Like, if this was just like, I don't know, if that was the whole game, was ha 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 ha, there's that joke and that was it, then okay, cool. But for a whole game, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know what speed oobs is, but I'm gonna put it on. Oh, I see. And actually, I was think is too fast already. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. All right. Same thing? No, nothing. All right. Journals, Joy, Lord, Prankmonger. I came here when I had played the game for 10 minutes. I don't remember all the parallax stuff going on. Is that new, or did I just forget? Yeah, I remember what the button does. Yeah. If you press that button, we all die in the real world, just saying. Oh, and all the saves are wiped and the game closes. It's very serious about that, actually. Astonishingly, this man's cigar is not screaming. Who are you? I'm a toe bereft of its nail. What else? I'll get your nail back, I guess? What? I mean, if you can, that'd be great, but that's just kind of a weird thing to tell a complete stranger. I'm not against the idea or anything. Seriously, thanks. Hope you see my nail soon, then. What's a wormgar? Contraction of worm and cigar. It's old? Okay, alright. I guess I just don't remember it then. A natural combination in both manufacture and wordplay. If you've never had one before, you're missing out. Astonishingly, this man's cigar is not screaming. Oh yeah. Why isn't your cigar screaming? I don't use up my own stock, and buddy, I'm the only one with worm cigars worth a damn around here, so might as well stick with the cheap stuff. I'll buy one. Cough up 5 ooblets. Thank you, bro. Now let me claim my reward. Oh yeah, could go for another one of those, but I won't even if you buy me another. Thanks, I really needed that. Sonic Guy says, 9 out of 10 doctors say smoking makes you look really cool. Okay. Believe there is a ball having a seizure. Honestly wondering how you did that. It's kind of cool. How did you get the squares to move like that? Is it like a sprite? Scaling plugin or something? Every gangsta's got 2 balls. Bobs up and down with a kick. found a concept book. Concept books can be used to learn about the world and its history. Have fun. The book explaining the concept of homosexuality. The pages are stuck together with an unknown substance. Right on. This is also well animated. Like, it's very smooth. I'm not sure what purpose it serves, other than just being weird. Which seems to be the motif of this game. Kind of weirder than the other game that had weird in its name. It had strange in its name. But it should have had weird in its name. Kind of curious. Is it, is this Streamer Brain? Is this not really Streamer Brain? Character sprite with a long walking animation. This is MV, right? You can't really actually, I don't even think in MZ you can change the... Not by default. Of course there's plugins. So, not by default can you change the 3-frame animations. Welcome to the underground. How was your fall? Yeah, I just realized, actually. This just occurred to me. Everything seems to have more frames of animation. So you're using a animation plugin then. You know. Yeah, use the plugin for longer walk animation. Okay.
Full of shame by shape, where the change is praise, even mother will show you another way. So put your glasses on, nothing will be wrong. There's no blame, there's no flame, it's up to you. The first one should be fine, babe. Tell me what you want. I can. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you say. I don't want to do what is too late. Tell me what you say. I don't know why, it's too late. I have no fear for real, it's just a turning wheel. Once you start up, there's no other. Don't put your eyes on boots, step forward your roots. There's no aid, there's no trade, belongs to you. Before you miss something.
Clearly we have a musical genius here. Alright, let's see what Sign Guy has to say. I have the keys to your house. There's zero difference between good and bad things. If you wait long enough, maybe something funny will happen. Skate or die. Gay sex. First recorded in 2000. I don't know why that made me laugh. Hello. counter? Sure. Let's go to the bank. Welcome, what can we do for you today? Properties. Sure, what would you like to invest in? House expansion. Why would I do that? Businesses. Sure, what would you like to de-soul? Wall shop. Money, epic, joy, gay! Yeah. I feel like it's just being edgy for the sake of edgy. Seems hard at work doing something. He looks at you and flexes. Joking, bro. You look like you could use it. Before you ask, yes, it works. I increased my shaft size by up to 3 centimeters. All you gotta do, bro, is just stretch out your penis every day. All the way, because you go big or you go home. Yeah, I don't even know if it's... I mean, I guess it is technically a meme game, but, like... I don't know. There's... not... It doesn't even feel like there's a point. Like, meme games are... memes, right? The point is to laugh, right? And sometimes it doesn't even feel like it's being funny, it's just being edgy. What the fuck are you talking about? He rolls his penis muscles. You wouldn't get it, fucking normie, bro. The only red thing I've seen this entire game. Alright, what is it? Charcuterie boards, fucking stupid. Want to see my dance? Yeah, sure. Right on. Captain Keys. Good to see you, Master Chef. I need a weapon. Here, Chief. I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go. Get going, Chief. Now, the one problem with the references is that it reminds you of a better game that you could be playing. Now I should feel like I should go download the Master Chief Collection and play through Halo 2 and 3 and Halo 1. Sure, why not? You're here for the Slam Poetry Final Slam. Yeah, I guess so. She bobs. Take a seat on the oil spill by the empty table. You settle comfortably into the oil spill. Alright, guys, I know you're all here for the Poetry Slam, but I worked really hard on this. So just hear me out, because who knows, there might just be more than fungus on this toe. If I had to guess, let's see how this prediction goes. Alright, I'm going to make a prediction. I could be way off base here. I'm going to make a guess. His poetry is going to be something edgy, of course, and probably has something to do with gays or homosexuality, if I had to make a guess. Ahem. It'd probably be really short, too. Oh, halfway there.
I love sucking weed, I love busting loans, I love choking on my phone, choked in the hottest gay rapper. who's also a co I be playing the penis like a virtuoso. I be slurping, sucking, gobbling my roskin up. Then we go get ice cream in my lifted truck. That's the other thing about me, I love my truck. Driving round town, it's lots of fun. I hope you learned a lot about gay sex and trucks. Until next time, peace.
Yeah, it's almost exactly as I predicted. I guess I was wrong about it being really short. I figured it would just be like, the joke would be, I worked really hard on this, and then it would be gay sex. Thank you. I figured that's what it would be, but so I was wrong on that account, but I was right about it being about gays and homosexuality. So I guess that's the problem, is that you're doing this edgy stuff, but even when you're doing the edgy stuff, you have become very predictable about what that edgy stuff is going to be. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Please check out my Patreon. I'll be sending all my subscribers some fresh mixtapes. Peace. Also, remember, this game's a demo. No more shit here for you. So is that the end of the demo, is what he's saying? He stares, for he knows his true calling is in the full game. Even an amalgamation of 4 doorways can kick back and relax every now and then. Let's go to the cum. I had experienced this room when I had tested the game. We had an actual wrapper but didn't have time to implement it. I mean, if you're being serious about that, I'll at least give you props for the commitment. I don't know if that's really going to fix the fact that it's very predictable in the, edgy humor department, but at least you'd commit to it, which, like I said, props to that. Can't knock that. You enter the room, and in the very next moment after... Alright, guys, stocks are plummeting. We'll all have to be working overtime. Don't groan, that includes me. And don't worry, I got the stock issue under control. Crunch hour, crunch hour. Just taking out the resident office bitches real quick. Sorry I missed. He looks down at his clipboard. Yeah, one more. Just one more, alright. Alright, that's a wrap. Everyone back to work. And you, QB guy, what's your name? QB, that's totally fine by me. That's the stupidest fucking name I've ever heard. Whatever cubicle, everyone around here knows I'm very fond of the gays and the retards. And you might just fit the bill. See me in my office. Okay, hang on. I used to be an edgy asshole, but I haven't done edgy shit on my... I don't think I'm really that edgy of a person. Not anymore. I mean, there used to be some pretty edgy shit on my YouTube channel, but it's all missing now. It's been taken down. Yeah, okay, here's the thing that really made me decide to put the content warning. I would piss on Reagan's corpse again if given the chance. But don't be deluded, I love Reagan. But like a worm, I piss on all that I love. I think that's how it goes. But what do I know? I'm just a gay retard. Yep, that was one of the main moments where I was like, yeah, Mr. Chai, let's talk about your game before I stream it. I like the jank-ass 3D model that you've replaced the character with. You have the dumbass vaporwave head. I'm kind of disappointed that you don't have vaporwave playing in this room. What is this, Frogger? What happens if I stand in the way? I die? And there's like...
It's time to go.
And there's like a shitty drawing that looks like it was drawn on a phone. Oh, my cube is bloody now. Alright. I unlocked the bloody cube skin. And the time is up! Alright, well, let it, like, not be forgotten that you put in the effort to make sure that I could stream this game. Despite how edgy it is, you're pretty reasonable about my requests so that I could stream this. So I definitely appreciate your work in working with me on making sure that I could stream this game. But it's pretty clear this is definitely not my kind of game. And I also think your focus on being edgy and comedic has actually harmed the grade of your game, simply because you decided to make options menu a joke, and therefore I can't give you an accessibility grade. Not that you would really get one anyways, because you didn't have like Yanfly's option, like you don't have rebindable keys in there. But I mean, like, if it was possible, I'm not putting negative scores in here, but if it was possible for me to put negative, I would almost put negative, because you can't even change the sound options without having to find the options first in the game, which I might not have ever found had you not told me, because you were here. Clarity. Yeah, I guess it's kind of on the fence on whether I want to give you clarity or not, because the game sort of seems to be about just go around and explore, which is totally fine. I kind of got that sense. On the other hand, it also didn't tell me anything, but telling you what to do, I think, would kind of defeat the purpose. So it's kind of like a toss-up whether you get the point or not. I want to be generous, so I'm going to give you the point for that. Balance, yeah, I don't think there's anything off about difficulty there. And unique identity, technical is fine. That clarity is like really iffy though. Unfortunately, I don't do iffy, I don't do half points. So, alright, I see. Well, you say you weren't trying to be edgy, but I mean, what would you call all of that about, like, retard jokes and gay jokes and, like, there is no, like, to me, it's edgy because there is no punchline to the joke other than I said a bad word. I said something that triggers people. Right? And because that's the butt of the joke, is that I said something that's going to trigger someone. That's what I would call edgy humor, because the humor is in making people angry, right? Right? That's the joke. So I don't know what you would call it, but to me, that's what edgy humor is making people the butt of the joke. Like, once again, I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, I also don't necessarily find it very funny either, because it's just not a joke. And I feel like you're someone who watches iDubbbz, right? And I believe it was in his like Tana Mojo content comp video where he even said himself that him saying the N-word is not even funny. It's not funny. It's the reaction that's funny, right? So, like, even he admits it's not a good joke. The gay part is like most of the game. Like every joke that I ran across was just gay. Had some sort of like gay, homosexuality kind of connotation to it. Either talking about someone sucking on penis, someone. Yeah. Anyways, like it's different strokes for different folks. I guess I can understand the options menu thing to kind of go back a couple of things you said ago. My grading system here is built to kind of not give a shit about that, because you can't just use excuses to, like brush aside flaws with your game. Like you have to figure that out. If it has a problem in the main menu, which I really think you should figure out, because I've talked about this before in the past, is I absolutely hate games that, like, this is a pet peeve of mine, when a game just launches right into the game before giving you a chance to even like check the options menu. It's a real pet peeve of mine. I've seen this a lot with like MMOs where like you just launch into this big epic story right when you launch the game, and it's like, can you give me a moment to like change my audio settings at least? So I would personally really needed the LG. I have a feeling you're not getting them, but that sounds like you're just making jokes anyways. I would make sure that you could put it in the main menu, because I think that's where it needs to be. But an alternative to that is that you could at least, if you can't do it in the game, then you shouldn't hide it at least. Like the mailbox, like I said, it's a funny joke. It got me to laugh. Good job. But that's what's funny, because I talk about options menus a lot on this channel. But it shouldn't be hidden. I mean, the only reason why, like I said, the only reason why I knew it was there was because you told me. I probably would have never found that on my own had you not told me. And I suspect it's probably the same for a lot of players. So I would probably just put the options gear in like the bedroom, the player's room or whatever. And you can still keep the joke there too, because there's a good chance that a lot of players will still not know what the fuck that gear is in their bedroom, and they might not even touch it. They might just think it's just like some sort of wacky detailing that you added. So you could leave the mailbox there as like with the same joke, and just all you have to do is say, "Hey, did you see that gear in your room? There's your options menu, idiot." I'd also probably put some sparkles, like some little bling, bling, bling on the mailbox to indicate that there's you can interact with it. Oh, actually, here's a good idea. Since since pretty much your entire game is just black and white, like that sausage really stood out because it was red. Well, a mailbox has the little flag on it to indicate that. Technically, it's to indicate mail is going out, but whatever, who cares? You could make that flag red and keep the flag up, and I bet that would catch a lot of players' attention. They'd see the the red on the mailbox and be like, oh, maybe I need to interact with that mailbox. Because that red would contrast really well with the black and white. Anywho, yeah. Thanks for taking the time to censor the game. I'm glad I had a chance to play it. It's definitely not my kind of game, like I said. But glad you worked with me on making sure that we could play that. I don't know if there's anything else to be said. Like I said earlier in the stream, I will be actually publishing these grades to be public. So there should be a link down in the description below. I want to make sure that the link that I provide is just a viewable link and not an editable link. So I'm not completely sure how to do that. I think it's just as simple as just sharing the link. I think that's all you really need to do. But I don't know. I'll have to double check to make sure. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry that I still cannot find a non-RPG Maker game that is not absolutely busted. Yeah, I'm glad I could give you some ideas. So, yep, that's going to be it. I'm going to wrap up here. I've had probably too much to drink for tonight anyway, so it's time to finish. So thank you very much. Remember to do the YouTube thing. I've added the new text at the no, I was right the first, no, I was right the third time. At the very, very top left, up here. No, up there, very tiny text up here. To remind everyone, I've been sitting at 800 subscribers since 2017. Let's make a difference. Tired of sitting at 800 subscribers. We'll consider that trend broken once I've hit, let's say 820 subscribers, because it's gone up, it's gone down sometimes, but it's generally been around 800 subscribers. So let's break that trend. Make sure to smash that subscribe button or whatever you do on YouTube. Hit the like button, all that stuff. I'll have to wait for your game until I can break the curse. Your game's an RPG Maker game. I already know it because I already found it. I told you that last time I found your game. I was almost going to play it too, but decided you probably want to wait until it's finished before you give it to me, so decided not to surprise you with that. Anyways, let's fix the 800 subscriber thing, and I'll work on trying to fix the non-RPG Maker games suck. I'll keep my eye out for non-RPG Maker games that are not terrible. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining. Next week, I think I'll be doing game dev streams. So it's been a while since we've taken a look at my game, so we'll see how much progress I've made. But until then, I should mention this real fast. Actually, one last little bit of housekeeping. I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I don't remember. I've been working on doing highlights of all of these streams. I did mention that because I was talking about the retroactive grades here. As I've been rewatching my old streams to make highlights out of them, I've been adding the grades as I've been adding the grades. The plan is, once I have fully cut down my first 3 game review streams, I'm going to start uploading the archives. That way I have 3 streams worth of videos in my backlog ready to be uploaded. So I'll have a few ahead because I hate video editing so much. So I want to make sure that I have like a little buffer between where I need to edit and where I'm currently uploading. That way, hopefully, if I ever get lazy, I won't run out of videos to upload. I'll still... Anyways, it doesn't matter. I want to have a backlog of videos. I think I'll have one once I finish editing the third RPG Maker game things. And I'm going to try to have those start going up this week, hopefully. So yeah, you'll probably start seeing highlights of my streams going up live on my channel this week. I've cut these videos down a little bit. I've tried to keep them within about 30 minutes. Most of them are actually winding up to be about 15 minutes, so I think they'll
think it should be good, like, video content for people to watch. Not live streams are a little bit long, so it's a little bit hard for people to digest. So that's the goal of these videos, is to make these game reviews a little bit easier to digest. So anyways, yeah, that's all. That's it for the housekeeping. So I already said the like, comment, subscribe thing. All the housekeeping's done. So that's it. Bye.